Hi, my name is Dr. Brian Stress. I'm a doctorate level psychologist. I've been working with children and family for roughly 27 years at this point in some professional capacity. Today's question is, how should I or my ex help our children go through the process of divorce? Well, that's a pretty loaded question. Depending on the age of your children, maturation, cognitive ability, children will respond differently to divorce. More likely than not in all cases, of course, us males were generally less mature than a female of our same age, emotionally anyway. As a result, when we go through a divorce, you might see us act out more. We might start having more trouble in school, might see some back talking, might even get into fights. Little girls, generally, more often than not all the time, of course, they can stuff their emotions. You might see them trying to take care of the parents, things of that nature. So the best thing you can do if you're going through divorce, if at all possible, you can get your children a counselor, somebody that is outside of the divorce process that they can learn to trust and talk to them honestly about how they're feeling about you and the ex. Which would be a nice safe place where they don't feel like they have to appease you or the other or your ex. Allowing children to demonstrate or show their emotions is very important. For instance, after 9/11, when the Twin Towers came down, unfortunately, children, it was very common on recess where the children played Twin Towers and somebody else played the game of running into them to cause the towers to come down. That's actually normal. Kids don't always have I think of it as sound symbol relationship. They have the feelings, but they don't know how to describe them. They don't have the vocabulary, that relationship yet. So just be aware of what your kids are doing. Of course, making sure they're safe. You're safe is very important. But you might see some strange behaviors. If you have a counselor in there, you can talk to the counselor about those behaviors. At the same point, I will tell you, kids are incredibly resilient. They will heal with time if allowed. I would say most kids do very well. And it's, quite frankly, if you're in a bad relationship resulting in a divorce, identifying that problem and then addressing it through a divorce can actually assist your children in learning how to identify problems and put forth the effort to address the problem. So, and hopefully then you and or the ex can get in a healthy relationship, which can then be modeled to the children. If you'd like to know more about my colleagues or me, please select the Meet the Staff tab on our homepage. Thank you for listening to today's question. We look forward to answering more of your specific questions. Please submit your questions in the Add Comment section at the end of each article on Facebook or in response to our newsletter.
The materials provided in this article are for informational purposes only. Use of and access to this article or any of the links contained within the article or website do not create a relationship between the author and the user or browser. We are professionals that have been trained and have experience in assisting individuals going through a divorce. Please click on divorceinTexas.org for information about this service as well as privacy policy and terms of use. We are not lawyers and do not provide legal advice.